welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. Today is going to be kind of a busy day. We are going to have the first of our big traditional family Christmas lunches. Usually Peter and I would host, but this year we don't have the space to host 14 people, not to mention the kitchen facilities. So we're gonna go to our son, and of course we're gonna come early and help him prepare everything. So I'm just gonna open my advents, then I'm gonna get dressed, pack up the last things, and we will be on our way. I am gonna bring my granny stripe blanket because I'm not really feeling socky today. I don't want to work on my sock. And last night I finished my perfect little cardigan. It is of course gonna need a good blocking. I didn't bring it, which is silly. Let me just go grab it. Here she is, my perfect little cardigan. I know, because it's knit in a rusty wool, it is definitely gonna need a good blocking. A blocking will help it relax and bloom, and it's gonna be beautiful. Unfortunately, there is no way I have time to block it today. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know, but I finished knitting it. So I am going to be bringing my granny stripe blanket today. And of course, I want to bring the new colors of the day. But let's start with opening Dragon Heart Yarn and Yarn Cafe Creations, the Harry Potter inspired advent. Oh, wow. This it's gotta be one of the Weasley family, right? That's a very Weasley color, I think. It's beautiful. Let's look at this. Yeah, it's the wedding. So that makes totally sense. Beautiful color. I think I'm gonna bring them so my granddaughter can see them tonight. That would be fun. Next up, we have the advent from Tammy Jo Knit, the one that is based on the Danish painter Anna Anker. Look at this. This is pretty. A soft pink with some, are they golden speckles and some, wow, that is pretty. That is really, I can't wait to see that in natural light. It's still dark outside, but I can't wait to see this one in natural light. It's beautiful. I'm thinking maybe the white main color is gonna work with this. And then finally we have To Pia from Pia. Oh yeah, past Pia was clever again today. Oh, and generous, clever and generous, because there's multiple colors down here, which is nice because I still am in the beginning of the advent colors. So yeah, definitely colors that goes well with the blanket, and some stitch markers. Oh, one with a little reindeer, one with a Christmas tree. I'm gonna have to show these later. I'm sure they're not gonna come through. Let me see. I think maybe they're coming through now. Yeah, they were sweet. Good job, past Pia. Good job. I'm gonna put these in a project bag and the blanket, and probably also a little bit of extra scraps, because usually I'm gonna bring out my knitting or my crochet after we eat. My sister-in-law will do the same, and her wonderful kids. One of my nieces is a knitter, like seriously a knitter. Maybe I can get her to show some of the things that she's working on. She is so cool. She's only 15. But yeah, I should get going. I will see you later. So before we leave, I just wanted to, I want to get dressed. Obviously, I'm still in my PJs, but I also wanted to show you a fun little tradition that we have for the family lunch. On each place, for the place setting, we have a little ornament showing a little something about the person. So Peter has the guitar. He has had that for years. He is our music box. He plays the guitar really, really well. Usually these don't change year for year. So my brother, who is into fishing, he has had this box for years. His little twin girls has these cuties. They're the same, but definitely not. Then we have the children. Theirs change pretty often because Victor, he is all into Blaze this year, where last year it was Peppa Pig. So she has been removed. And Isabella, my granddaughter, she has these boxing gloves because she does full contact karate, and I am so proud of her. I have a new ornament this year. I have this sloth because I have a motto for my birthday year, which is always be yourself. Unless you can be a sloth, then always be a sloth. I am trying to embrace my inner laziness, being okay with it, and I'm doing a really good job at that, I will say. Well, I'm gonna put all these into a bag. I'm gonna get dressed, and then we will be on our way. Okay, now I definitely need to get dressed. Today I'm gonna be wearing my crossover tee. You can barely see it, but there's a little pattern of crossover stitches that hides the increases on it. And then I'm gonna add the color, the faux fur color that I just finished. That's gonna be nice and warm, but not too warm, because there's gonna be lots of people, lots of candles, ovens going, so short-sleeved sweater is perfect for this.
Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be dancing round the tree. So let us have a swinging Christmas.
So I'm here with my wonderful and amazing niece Albert, who is a knitter. You have been knitting for 3 years?
3 years.
3 years Albert has been knitting, and she is making all the things. So maybe you want to show the new sweater you just finished?
Yes, I have made this. It is a yarn from Finland. It took me 3 months.
It's beautiful. So this is Finnish wool. Your mom has family in Finland, right? So you went there. It's beautiful. So the color changes here. That's built into the yarn, right?
Yes.
The yarn changes color. It is beautiful. And Albert's next project is going to be colorwork socks. You want to make colorwork socks.
Yes.
Because you want to try some colorwork.
Yes.
And I already told Alberta that colorwork on a sock is pretty difficult, but she can do it. I mean, she can do anything. It's amazing what you have been knitting over the past years. And then you have the ultimate dream.
Yes. And that's what it's called.
Yeah, a Norwegian kofte, one of the traditional kofte with all of the colorwork patterns. And as I told you, that's much more easy than colorwork socks. Definitely you can make a kofte, and you can make the socks as well.
Yes.
But of course you can make a kofte. So we're looking at patterns and we're talking about yarns. I think maybe some Letlobi, some Icelandic rustic wool would be a really good choice because it's easier to work with, especially in color work. But yeah, Alberta's beautiful sweater. It still needs blocking, but it's perfect. I can see that already. You're so good. Thank you so much for showing us this.
Yes, thank you.
And Alberta, I also have a present for you. It's actually up there on the table.
Yes.
Yes. A knitting journal from Garnspecialisten. So
Thank you.
in that one you can put in all of your projects so that you can look back and see what did I knit, what yarn did I use, what size needles, did I make some changes to the pattern?
Whoa.
So, and there's probably enough pages for a couple of months. But she is knitting a lot. She also gift knits. She has made a vest for your sister.
Yes, and a cardigan for my twin sister.
Yeah, and a scarf for your mom. Yeah, so she's a very generous knitter too, which is just amazing. Thank you so much, Alberta.
Thank you.
Let's go back and have some risalaman.
Yes.
I'm not wasting any dreams this Christmas. I've made my wish upon that star. The only dream of which my list consists is to always be